this, you know, sketchy. Oh God. Whatever, I'm getting it all wrong. I'm not real good with languages. I'm just real good at bikes and women. Hey bike farmers, thanks for clicking in. So this is a hiking video. It has nothing to do with bicycles. I am here in Mürren, Switzerland. We had to take a cable car up here. There's no cars in this town. It is in the Bernese Oberland, Jungfrau Region. I don't know what else you call it. Oh, the Lauterbrunnen Valley. And I don't even know what this like railway into the mountains is. I'm not too sure about that. I'm here with Maggie, who's just finishing packing up her backpack. I got my pack. It's like a little day pack. And we are going to Tanzbödeli, which is a kind of a mountain outlook. Speak of the devil. There she is. Good morning.
Good morning.
Not really the devil. Speak of the, I don't know. I gotta get myself out of that one. We're going to Tanzbödeli today, which there's like this rock with a flat face and it's covered with grass and you can go up there and picnic or something. I think we've got like an 8-mile hike. I just don't even really know. It's big. I know that much. We have to take the cable car down to Gimmelwald and then we'll start our hike from Gimmelwald. We could walk down there, but it'd add like an extra hour probably to the day and we got places to be. So we stayed at Hotel Blumenthal, which is right on the main drag, and it was absolutely wonderful. Terrific breakfast, and you can see the mountains are right behind us. And there's a little bar and shop right here, but this whole street is filled with restaurants and, you know, very touristy. Lots of hikers. Let's go for a hike.
Okay. She said he's already out. Wherever it is he goes, he's already out. I said thank you.
All right, we might be 50 yards away from the hotel and we're walking over towards the cable car, which you can see here, they're working on a new one. And somebody just took off paragliding. And this is what we're dealing with all day long. So right down there is Gimmelwald, and then if you can see way down into the valley where the river is, we're gonna end up hiking down there. But I think our hike kind of goes down in this valley around that way, and we're gonna end up back in there. That's the plan at least. Now we're humming. There's the new one. Oh, there's a paraglider. Seems risky with the cables.
My kids. Right, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, that's so
These are her kids.
Ah, that's so cool.
Yeah, definitely need that phone. And they're gonna just sail away right down into the valley, huh?
Yeah, and then just went down where we are going to. Yeah.
Whoa, look at them. Unbelievable.
One of a kind.
What a day. And we're already in Gimmelwald. Good timing.
Yeah.
Danke. So this is Gimmelwald, and right up over here on the left you can get to the hostel. So if you're young and wanting to come here, you can do it cheap. I think by staying at the hostel, it's super cool. I don't even think our deal is on here, and who knows what any of this says anyway. Let's just take a walk, huh?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so I believe that our route, the signs we want to follow, are for Obersteinberg. Here's the honesty shop. Nobody mans it. You just go in there and you pay in the corner. The honor system. That's a business model I can get behind. Just go stock it once in a while. Okay, the mountain hostel is here to the left. And I think this is our trail, but I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like a trail. Okay. All right, Maggie talked me into taking the 3-hour trail, so we're walking back up. We haven't even started yet. Look at that right there. Everybody, the universe, Maggie was right. One thing Switzerland does not need is more cowbell. So we just got right outside of Grimmelwald, and we've turned into a little 2-track. And I think these are like, they're like little barns, cheese houses. I don't know if they stored what the hell goes on in these things, but anyway, this is what we're faced with in the beginning. So up there on the mountains, looks like something's carved out like doors. I bet that's where people go, nuclear war. People are assigned to that. I bet you airplanes can fly out of there, or guns, or something. Like, and I'm not kidding. You know, these mountains are filled with little caverns. The entire population of 4 million people, everybody's assigned a spot to go in case of war. It's part of their defense. It's amazing. And yeah, those doors open up and shit flies out of them. Pretty amazing. Hey, we've got some drainage. Found another sign here that says Tanzbödeli to the left. And so we're gonna lose our 2-track and it's turning single track. Still looks prepared, but as you can see, it's like a little spur. So you really have to pay attention to these signs. I think it's easy to take a wrong turn. Got a little bit of drainage here. Suckler cows protect their calves. Please keep your distance. No kissing cows, okay, Maggie?
Received.
Getting down to the beautiful drainage is always beautiful and fun. Who doesn't love a raging river? But then you gotta climb up, and it's steep. Oh, it's just like riding bike on the driftless. Just keeps going. I think we got a lot of this today. Met these folks behind us. They are not Sasquatch. They are they're from Delaware. Same diff. And then nice little view of the valley here. Murin up there in the distance. Oh, watch out for the barbed wire. Well, Maggie, so we are how many miles in? About 2.5 miles. Depends on who's counting. We have about 6 to go. And we have been climbing straight up. I mean, it's just going straight up the mountain for about 1.5 miles now. And we have about another 1.5 miles more of going straight up. And that's according to Delaware and some internet things. So,
and the view is absolutely atrocious. Every time we stop to take a break, we're forced to look at that.
yeah, this bench is right in front of a tree for some dumb reason, but over here you've got crazy drainage, and then there's Murin. So Murin in the distance and Gimmelwald just below. So that's what we've done. We've walked way down to the river and then now back up. It's pretty amazing. We're going deeper into the valley that way. It's a lot of work, but we've been taking care of our bodies for the last few years. Yeah, you should try to be less moving. It's about to open up. There's a little Bernese right there. The Bernese Oberland. I'm a big fan. Okay, here we are in the clearing. We found some sun and a sign that shows us we're halfway to Tanzbödeli. Climbed all the way up here, and then I think it's uphill for a ways.
Well, for a change.
Yeah, looks like it's not as steep, so that's good and really glorious up through these trees. And I think the hard part's over. I said it out loud. It's really important you don't forget to turn around out here. So apparently we went the wrong way, but we found somebody who takes care of cows.
And Americans.
But we have a guide now. We're taking a shortcut over to the trail to Tanzbödeli. And I think I said it right. So we got lost.
Wow.
And then dropped off on the trail, and we found a couple from Boston here. And there is the cliff those guys were jumping off. I think somebody just jumped off.
Oh yeah.
And that's Murin. And yeah, I've been told this hike gives the best views of the Lauterbrunnen Valley.
Oh.
So I think we're getting there. We have to pay attention to the yellow signs. So right there at the top, that flat spot, that's Tanzbödeli. It means dance floor in German, is what the cowgirl was telling us. And you can see Maggie coming up. Hi Maggie, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Sehr gut.
And you can see, oh man, this is good. So that's Murin, up there on the top of the cliff where we stayed. And then down below, way down the valley, is Stalsberg, where we are parked. And so ultimately we're walking all the way down into the valley from here later. So from up there, all the way down. And surrounded by glaciers. Spectacular. All right, coming up here on a yellow sign. This time I'm going to pay attention. Wow.
Isn't this nuts?
This is nuts. There's our sign. Tanzbödeli up. You guys are gonna like and subscribe, right?
Hell yeah.
They know what's up.
New fans, new fan base.
Yeah, they're gonna smash that sucker. So this is around the corner from Tanzbödeli, and I'm gonna be walking there later. So I don't know, I wanna peek so bad. I mean, look at that. Look, those glaciers are just unbelievable.
I did not know this hike was this high. I did not read the elevation well.
I've never been this high, man.
It's nuts. I don't know if I've ever, well, maybe I have hiked this high, but not with this kind of a view.
So we were just commenting that like this little trail and like there kind of being this cliff and I could like fall to my death, and like I get really anxious and overwhelmed in these wide open spaces like this, like agoraphobia or whatever. I think I got a little bit of that. Maggie's like, oh God. Maggie's like, no big deal. I don't know what the hell is she doing. That's the trail, she says. And she would be right. Okay. Tanzbödeli, it feels so good. Holy shit. Look at her go. My girl. I feel like I'm about halfway up Tanzbödeli, which is this. I'm told this rocky path becomes way worse towards the top. Everybody has said it's absolutely 1000% worth it. There's this amazing waterfall back here. And it's just so cool to see how all these glaciers are melting. And it's just glacier melt, and it keeps going and keeps going, and it keeps going forever. And it's so magnificent. It just really is impossible to put into words. And here she comes. We are both actually quite tired and really looking forward to a sandwich at the top.
Yes.
So it looks like we just climb up these little natural terraces to get to the top. Follow the red and white. We can tell the well-trodden areas. We came across someone who was walking timidly, and I asked her if it was sketchy coming down. She said it gets worse towards the top. So she didn't like this. I don't know if I do either. I get sketched out by this stuff. A little afraid of heights. Oh. We're on the side of a cliff. I can't see it. I don't know what it looks like. I'm gonna wait for Maggie. I wanna do this one together. It's pretty sketchy. I'm uneasy right now. We've been walking uphill for hours.
3 hours.
3 hours uphill and very steep. Look at this, Maggie. We're the only ones up here. This whole world is ours right now. Oh my goodness. The Lauterbrunnen Valley. Schildhorn up on the top there. Oh, that's the Schildhorn way up there. I can't name them all. Look at those glaciers. I think that's the Jungfrau. That might be the Eiger behind it. All right, it's time for a picnic. Oh yeah, let's go have a picnic down there. We shall fluff up a rock, as my father would say. I shall fluff this rock. Couple more friends here at the top, gonna become soon to be subscribers. Brazil, nice. Yeah, we've met a few Americans on the way, but no Brazilians yet. So very cool. Yeah. Bye bye. Okay, well, Tanzbödeli is totally worth it. Look at this crevasse all the way down into the valley. down this cliff. So we're gonna hike all the way down there and then down more and down and down and down. But we're going all the way down into that valley is what we're gonna do now. So we'll take one last look here. This is the trail. You want to stay a little bit longer? You ready to roll? Yeah, we got 5 miles to go. Let's get hiking. You know, the irony of me loving Switzerland so much is the fact that back home, I don't follow any of the rules. But Switzerland would not be Switzerland if it wasn't for all the rules. And they're very good ones. At least by bike farmer standards. And I have to put this camera down or I will die. What the? Holy shit. I'm gonna need my hands to climb down, she says. Yes, I will. All right. Still working our way down. Coming down this rocky descent is pretty tricky from Tanzbödeli. Maggie took a digger back there. So she's a slightly more cautious right now, which is okay. We really don't have that much more to go on this stuff, and then I think it's a nice dirt trail for the most part. It's going to be a steep descent. But it's all descent at this point. So it was pretty much, apart from just a little bit outside of Gimmelwald, you know, down to the river, then it was just straight up and now it's straight down. And that's how it is. But totally worth it. I mean, I haven't hiked up to the Schilthorn, but I've been up there. It's an observation deck. It's something that a lot of people do. You can just pay, get on the cable car and go up there. That's the way to do it, in my opinion. If you want to go for a hike, come out here. And then if you want to see that, go see that. And I mean, that was magnificent up there. We both said, everybody said it was the most beautiful place they've ever been. So I think it's totally worth this, you know, sketchy, somewhat sketchy descent, you know. But even if you don't go up there, you still have the view of the valley. It's slightly better up there. But you get the whole 360 panorama up there, and man, there's no place like it on earth, I tell you. That was the best. I think it might be the most beautiful place on earth. I don't know. It's got everything. This hike has everything. So, yeah, man, I am really thrilled with what's happening to my life today. This is what it's all about. This is why I travel. This is why I seek adventure. This is what it's all about. This is living. This is exactly why I work, so I can do this. Yeah, so here on the corner, here's our yellow signs. Back on the normal trail here. I think for the most part it's going to be downhill. Tighten my shoes up a little bit. We've been out here a while, and we've got a while to go. But it's just so beautiful, you keep stopping to take pictures and more video. I mean, it's unbelievable. I guess I could just keep saying that. You probably already know it. I like this little trail here next to the waterfall. Incredible. So it looks like our trail goes out and comes back around and down. So we're gonna get pretty close to that waterfall, I think. Back of the valley here, and this final monster glacier up there. I just can't get enough of these glaciers. There's ice cold Coca-Cola and fresh water right there. So giddy up. Good God. This is unfucking believable. We're going down to that hotel. And I'm not sure, but I think it's only accessible by foot, which is crazy. I think climbing up from the valley is not so bad. Like, we definitely took the long way. But I think if I fell off the cliff, I'd probably roll right through the front door. I really want a big chug of water. I have some water left. I could probably drink it now that I see. Could fill my water bottle right here. Well, we finally made it to some regular footing. What you got there? 4.8 miles? Yeah, 4 hours and 40 minutes. And yeah, I mean, we're making lots of stops. We're seeing lots of things. But right here, we've come up on the farm. It says Steckelberg 2 hours, so that's 3.5 for us. And Obersteinberg is the hotel, and that's 5 minutes. It's probably gonna take us about an hour to get down to that hotel right there. And here's the hotel. Some good drainage. Look at that drainage, Maggie.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Let's go, Frau.
Hi, man.
So this left one here has very cold water. We were able to fill our bottles. It's a sit-down situation, and I don't feel like sitting down, believe it or not. So bye-bye waterfall. We're gonna hit the show. Get this show on the road. Hit the road.
I think we're done with the rocky part.
Uh-oh.
Famous last words.
She just said it out loud. So the way our route is taking us is actually past the hotel. So I think we walk right through. Okay, Steckelberg 2 hours. I believe this is the longer, easier way.
Trees.
I'm still in awe. It's just better. We're gonna walk right past that sucker. It's unbelievable. Without a doubt, the best hike of my life. We are in the tree line. Thank you for the shade. And the clouds are out. I think we have it made. And I think I'll shut the gate just because I think it's right. And I'm going to sing like this for the rest of the hike. What do you think about that, Maggie? What do you think? What do you think about that, Maggie? All right, we should be able to truck home pretty quick now. We walk 3 miles every morning. 3 flat, boring miles. And we talk about how beautiful it is in Lake Mills. So, whatever. Guess we won't be saying that anymore. Holy shit! Look over here. It's unbelievable. Into the forest. So lush and green. This sucks. We are tired, our legs are sore. This is not easy. And it is straight down. Each one of these steps burns. Thank God they're here though. A nice trail. Amazing. I think it's important to note that, you know, I can ride my bike 300 or 400K in a day. You know, I'm planning on riding some mountain passes tomorrow. Point is I'm in decent shape and I'm not unconditioned for endurance events. And Maggie can just like randomly go run around the lake in Lake Mills, 8-mile run, no big deal. You know, if there was a marathon or something to run, she could train up for it pretty quick. And we do a 3-mile walk every morning, just about. And it's like, no big deal. It's just to get the blood moving in the morning, you know? And we are both very ready for this hike to be over. My feet are killing me. I can feel like every muscle below my waist. It's difficult. So it, you know, if you come out and do it, which you absolutely should, be prepared, you know, understand that it's gonna take an effort. We've seen some people in some incredible shape, like experienced hikers, and they're not having a problem out here, right? So for experienced hikers, you know, it's difficult, but not extreme. For average hikers, it's gonna be a tough one. This is a tough one, but absolutely without a doubt, the best hike of my life. And I've never seen anything like it. I mean, what do you think, Maggie? Is it? Yeah, it's like one of the best days of our lives, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. But we'll sleep well tonight. Oh my goodness. Look at this drainage action. Woohoo, let's get excited about the drainage. Deckelberg. Just down the hill. A little bit. Oh, more stairs.
No, the down is worse than the up. I'm going to say it.
Maggie just said the down is worse than the up.
It might be slightly faster, but honestly not that much.
Yeah, it's tough. This is painful. Oh, it's so easy. Oh, just another waterfall. Oh my God, I've never been so excited to see a car in my life.
6 hours and 23 minutes.
That water has a much easier time of it than we do. I tell you what, it just.
1 mile an hour.
Yeah, we're doing 1 mile an hour. Yeah, we left about 9 this morning. It's 3:30 right now. And I think we just kind of follow the raging river.
About 7 miles.
Yeah, just about 7 miles. We're following the raging river back to where we parked our car yesterday. I guess this is notable. So this is the road from where we saw the cars and that little restaurant, and then it hairpins right here. But there's a walking path in my map. It shows that we can take this all the way home. So there's a walking path here, and it's steep and painful, and we hate it. But it's better than the road, I think. It's hard to hate anything, but the pain is something. My left knee is really barking right now. Now I'm like really sore, like crazy, like I'm walking sideways. My left knee is really barking. I have no idea how I'm gonna ride a bike tomorrow. Maggie says we're moving faster. I just feel like I've got 4 miles to go. Okay, things have really taken a turn for me. My left knee is so sore I can hardly walk all of a sudden. Found a bench, so I think we'll just take a break. We got time. We'll take a break, see how it goes. Can't give up. I don't know what it is, but the rest did help. It's not painful now. I expect it will be again soon. It's like an IT band, but not. Yeah. Anyway, hey, look at this drainage. We got some good drainage happening right here. I get excited about this sort of thing. It's like a little air conditioner. Ooh, get it on my bum bum. Cool off my bum bum. Here comes Maggie. Yeah, I'm still in quite a bit of pain here. If it gets steep, it hurts. And it says we got like less than a mile to go. That is a raging river. Finding ourselves back in the valley. There's like the main town down there, the road. Maggie decides it's time to start running. She says it's easier to run. I don't know. I'm really still struggling on these steep parts. I kind of gotta stiffen up and walk like this. Kind of go sideways.
8.5 miles. So we definitely weren't almost done at 6.5 miles.
Yeah, a lot of surprises. Everything is a nice surprise here. The end, you know, we're struggling to finish. We're not making good time like we should be at this point, but you know, we're not in competition. Still just a spectacular day. What a full day of life, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, really, this is like, you know, when you,
For who it's for.
yeah, this is definitely good enough for who it's for. Look at that. Just beautiful. Look at her go. She's so funny. What a funny Jungfrau. Oh man, this, whatever grade this is too much. Oh. I'm not faking it. Swear to God, I'm not faking it. It's what I gotta do. So close. So I think it's not uncommon for people to end their hikes and have a little something here in Steckelberg. So now I know we're definitely back in the valley. We're just walking down the road. This is smooth sailing. And we're parked at the main parking lot where it's at the base of the cable cars. And so that's just up here a quarter mile or so. Some local cows out in the pasture. Living it. Happy cows. So that goes up to Gimmelwald where we started the hike. And then we hiked way back into those mountains. And then back around and down. And like that waterfall is boring now. I think we're gonna call that a wrap I don't know. We have different measurements on different apps. She's showing what, 9.21 miles? And we've been gone forever, and that was a lot of work. And
7.5 hours.
it was the best day of our lives. We're talking about it, and I mean, simply the most amazing thing we've ever seen or done or whatever. I mean, it's just, what an incredible day. I really hope somebody sees this and it inspires you to come take this trip. Let me know if you like this non-bike travel content. I mean, I'd love to make more of it. It's expensive. And so it would help if you sent me a super thanks or became a member of the channel, a sustaining membership. Simple like or a subscribe really helps out. And, you know, I can keep buying her cute little hats like this. But for yourself, don't forget to click that notification bell so you and your bike can
Keep clicking in.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Also, wait, shout out to Boston and to Brazil
And Delaware.
and Delaware, our friends on this whole
That's right.
hike. We just kept
Boston,
running.
Brazil. No, it was Delaware first, then Boston, then Brazil way up at the top. So,
And then again, each of them at various times.
yes. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching.